Here's a beauty from Hamilton. This is the Jazzmaster Performer Automatic Chronograph on loan from Saltzmans Watches in Rhode Island. I'll put David, his contact information down below in the description, as well as a direct link to this watch right from Saltzmans. Typically, I get my watches from Richard at Saltzmans at the other location, but the Cranston location has started sending me watches now, so David is my contact there. Let's get into this thing. It's got a nice weight to it. But, hang tag. We'll start with the hang tag. Is there a hang tag? There's not really a good hang tag. There's the part number. Like I said, I'll put a direct link down below. Price point, just under $2,200 is the retail. And case size, I measure 43 millimeter, but it kind of wears a little bit smaller than that because you can see the shape of the case. So yeah, it presents like a 43, but it wears more like a 41 or 41 and a half. The lug to lug is a 50 millimeter. The thickness is 15.5, which, all things considered, an automatic chronograph with date, and it's maybe similar in thickness to my Tudor Pelly. So not too bad for thickness, really. 22 millimeter lug opening, and you have a 7.5 millimeter signed push-pull crown. You can wind the movement right here. Still has 100-meter water resist, and then you have these angled pushers, which will go ahead and start this chronograph. This is the H31 movement. It is a variant of the old 7753, has 60-hour power reserve, and we do get a display case back on this thing as well. You can kind of see that little button right there. I think I pointed this out when I did the unboxing. These Hamilton watches will come with this guy here. So this is a tool that you use to put right here, and then you push that in and you can advance the date wheel. That is the way these movements are set up. So you won't do it via the crown, you'll do it through that little pusher. My question to you is, do you think you'll lose this or not? They give you this little pouch thing, so even if you keep it in this pouch, then you'll be able to lose the pouch and the tool, but a wooden toothpick works just as good. It's just cool that they include that with the watches, so I do appreciate that. Do a little close-up on this. This has a beautiful blue dial, and then you have your 3 sub-dials framed in with silver, as is the chapter on this watch. The date is positioned between the 4 and 5 o'clock position, of course, as you can clearly see. We have a decent amount of legibility with this thing, as well as lume. And then you have the metal bezel with a tachometer scale. Also kind of hard to tell, but it's filled in with a blue color to tie in with the blue dial and subdials. I really like that. Nice little attention to detail, as well as this navy blue padded and like simulated perforation on top. It's not all the way through. And then you have the deployant clasp on the backside. Easy to adjust the size, easy to take on and off. We'll go ahead and stop the movement and resetting it. These pushers are very nice and easy to operate. Nice tactile feel. Snaps back to location. Let's pop it on my 7 1/4 inch wrist so you can see what that looks like. And then we'll close out with a lume shot, of course. There you go. The strap is not sized for my wrist, but you can see it's definitely wearable and has a nice heft to it. Like I said, I didn't weigh it, but it definitely has a nice heft. There are some other color configurations with this Jazzmaster Performer lineup. So if this one isn't your style, you can definitely choose a different one. Let's give it a quick blast with the UV light. We'll turn off the studio lights and check out how good the lume is. Decent application of lume. It glows green. I was expecting it to glow blue, honestly, but I like how they did the handset. How they went all the way through past the center stack and did the tail. Don't typically see watch manufacturers do that, and I dig it. I do like it. So thanks for watching, guys. Big thanks to Saltzmans. I'll put a link down below. See you on the next vid.